take it, we can really take it, you know.
Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Villar and I'm here today with a very special person who I believe can answer some challenges and issues during the martial law in the Philippines. Let's welcome my dad, Mike Villar. Hey
I,
Dad, I believe you have some experiences regarding martial law.
I had,
Can
I
you...
was, I was very young then. I was martial law anyway, 80s. I was, what, 18? I was around 18 years old. Like, anyway, what's your question?
Can you please share with us the challenges and issues during this time?
Okay. One of the challenges I experienced at that time was because I was in show business at that time, 1970s. And of course, being in showbiz, I had to sometimes come home very late, sometimes early morning. But during the martial law, they had curfew, which means that you had to be home by 12 midnight, especially kids. But sometimes I would go but one, two. So we had to secure a special permit to allow me to be out late at night. And the good thing is we were granted that special permit, but only because it was work related. Cannot cannot abuse it. And every time we would drive around in our car, the police would flag us down and ask why we were still out at night. And if we didn't have that permit, we'd go to jail. But as it was, we were able to get home safely.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel that it was too restrictive. I was very young back then, but I knew all the atrocities that were being committed by the Marcos regime. No offense to the president right now, I don't know if he's different or what, but back then, the Marcoses were killing reporters in order to stifle freedom of the press. They were killing their political opponents in order to not have an election. As a matter of fact, there were no elections for like 16 years or so. Usually, you had an election every 4 years, but during the martial law, there were no elections because all the opponents were dead. And Ninoy Aquino came back to oppose the ruling government to run for president. He didn't even make it down from the airplane. He was killed. And of course, everyone denied it. Maybe I killed it. You know, no one would admit it. But of course, he was killed by that regime. Yeah.
I feel about martial law, what you just said. It's restrictive. The president was killing every political opponent, and at that time, you almost got into trouble.
He took over businesses too.
Yes.
If there was a big business, like for example, Rustan's, he took over that. They call it sequestering. They sequestered huge businesses and took the proceeds. It's like gangster style, gangster style presidency.
President
You
takes
do whatever you want, regardless of law or order.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, sir, for your time, and have a good day.
Great.